Welcome to Tank Radio. Play that awesome intro video. What do you mean we don't have an epic intro? Okay, let's just use some pictures of me heroically summoning a mountain with a radio in hand. We don't have one of those either because I haven't done that yet. How about some pictures of me at a field day event? Well, what about last year's when we all posed in front of the campfire? Wait, I was not in that either because I was behind the camera. Well, what do we have? Okay, okay. I was hiking the back trails of Washington State. I had a handheld radio just in case I got into any trouble. What else do we have? Okay. This is me with my feet dangling off a cliff. I was on the south side of Mount St. Helens, and I took this picture while I was waiting for my shock to clear. I must have sat there for about an hour and a half. In the distance, you might see it. Thank you for joining me. This is Tank Radio Episode 1, Workshop Night. We are going to be continuing the theme of Monday Night Ham Radio with my walk around or tour of my office slash workshop. This is going to be fun because I just finished putting the office together. I rearranged it to be more open, but since it's not quite done, but whose ham or office is ever done, things are going to be in a little disarray. So apologize the mess. Well, it's less of a mess. It was more of a mess, but hey, what are you going to do? So stay tuned, and if you're new here, which all of y'all are, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button so you can stay up to date with new videos when they are released. So enjoy. Starting off the workbench show and tell here, I'm going to start with the bookcase or mini bookcase that sits behind me. Right now it's holding a lot of my previous course information I've taken for various amateur radio certificates and also search and rescue group training material. I also have, it looks like, a amateur radio vest I use when I go out for races events. And then on the left side there you see a Yagi 2-meter tape measure antenna. We built that at the Hearst Amateur Radio Club for a build event, and I somehow acquired it. Just don't tell them I have it. They might want it back. Next up on the workbench tour is my project bench. This is where I do various projects at. Right now I'm gearing up for a Raspberry Pi hotspot build. Right now I have 2 Pi boards down there. One's a 4, which I believe is on the right, and the other one is a Pi 3 board. I'm going to be using the Pi 3 board for this build, but I got a Pi 4 because I'm going to see after I'm done, does the hotspot work also on the Pi 4. If it does, then that'll be another video. Yay! Behind that though, don't know if it will focus on it, is a old project that I was working on integrating a Arduino into an RC car. Haven't really touched that in a while, but I just kind of threw it up there. To the right is my radio station, or my home base station. Right now it's not all hooked up. It is a TYT 9800 powered by an Elenco DM330FX power supply, and behind it is a Bioleno battery, which I hope to use in the future. This is the shelf that is above the project bench, and this is where I put various radios and electronics I want to show off. You actually might see this behind me and to the left when I'm recording normal videos from my computer. Right now I just have a couple of handhelds, a Arden node. There's actually 2 Arden nodes there. Don't think you could quite see it, but there is a small USB size Wi-Fi router that you can reflash with Arden. I'll put the link below for that actual USB thing. That's pretty cool. That, and then there's an old Linksys router that has the old, even before Arden, that old ham mesh network. I forgot the project name. Someone's going to correct me later, but that's an old Linksys node. And just to its right is just a old mag mount antenna, which I'm going to use later for another project. This is my second workbench. It's usually a holdover of projects that I'm not actively working on, and also a place where I put tools to be put away later. As you can tell, I haven't done that yet with light bulbs, a cordless drill, and a voltmeter I haven't put away. It's usually pretty cluttered, but right now, since I reorganized everything, it's hasn't had a chance to do that or get cluttered yet. There is the breadboard for that RC car project with the Arduino. I am going to pick that up probably here later this year, and I want to start that project soon. But just for a point of reference, I'm going to pan across so you can tell how all this is set up or laid out. So there is the first project bench, and then the bookshelf. So all right, and finally, this is my computer desk, computer workbench. There we go. It fits into the theme. I want to show it off, so this is what you're getting. This is where I do all my video editing, or except for this video, Jason's helping me out, KC5HWB. But from there, I should hopefully be able to do it on my own. When you see me in various Discord chat rooms, this is where I'll be usually sitting and talking to you from. Things to note on here, minus the awesome Rudy's cup, the Pi Zero sitting under the monitor right there. It's happily living there since temporary offline, and I did the wireless headless install on it, which was super easy. But since then, it's been happily running, and I'm been able to utilize it for cross-compiling onto Pis. So if y'all are interested, that might be another video later. Above it, all this is a bookshelf, which I don't have much on it yet, minus a couple lights that will probably blow the frame out, puzzles, and just various things I just like to look at while I'm contemplating on things to work on next. That is the tour around my office, or my rearranged workshop. I had fun putting this all together and setting it up for a studio to start my YouTube channel. What I am going to be trying to focus the channel on is Raspberries Pis in amateur radio, some software defined radio stuff, and I want to be doing some satellite contacts. That's kind of why I still have the tape measure antenna right there. So don't tell anyone. I look forward to going on this adventure with y'all. So don't forget to hit that like and subscribe down below. And 7-3, and thank you for joining.